Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel. In this short reminder, I want to talk about love bombing. Love bombing is a term that's being used often by psychologists that talk about narcissistic abuse. And you have people that have endured narcissistic abuse and they recognize the criteria of love bombing. However, I want to make this video to highlight to you that not every form of affectionate spoiling is love bombing. It's important for you to understand the difference between natural affection and paranormal infested affection. Okay? I want you to understand the difference. Love bombing is a paranormal infested affection towards you. It's not natural. It's abnormal. Why is it abnormal? It is because there is no empathy towards you here. Because you need to understand, human beings are designed to be group creatures. We are designed to be connected to one another. So empathy, especially those within the group, man, it's needed if you want to operate as a group. I mean, if you don't have empathy towards those around you, I'm sorry, but you need help. And here's the thing with love bombing. Love bombing is devoid of all empathy. Instead, demonic spirits fuel it with bodily sensation. That's why love bombing works the best when it comes to romantic relationships, because the demons can use the sexual excitement as a compensation for the lack of empathy. That's why narcissists tend to have a sexualized energy field. Why? Because paranormal parasites are using their sexual energy to draw others. And because the sexual energy, especially when it comes to men, is so powerful, the targets of those unclean spirits tend to think it's love. And now, let me say, the host that the demons are using can overwhelm that individual with affection, but it's false affection. But because the sexual tension is so high, the target, say the victim, is not aware of it. The victim is overwhelmed, and the brain of the victim is confused. And it's this confusion that binds the individual to the false affection. You get what I'm saying here? So it's a form of witchcraft. But let me tell you here, not everyone that compliments you wants to manipulate you. Some people just compliment you because they want to express that they value something or they value you. Some people are just fond of you. Not because they are perverts, not because they want to lay hands on you, but they're just fond of you. Their affection is natural because there is empathy in it. When they notice that their expression may cause distress, they will feel uncomfortable and they'll adapt. They will adapt to the circumstances. They will change their behavior. Why? Because there's empathy. And because there's empathy, you feel safe. Your body processes it safe. Now, listen to this. If you need to recover mentally and emotionally, it can be that you perceive safe affection as dangerous. But that has to do with you. You need to recover. But overall, natural affection, your body can process it as safe because it is safe. But love bombing, or let me say paranormal infested love, of paranormal infested affection, which is false affection, or let's just call it false affection, because it's not natural, it's abnormal. False affection always binds you because the body is confused. The mind cannot deal with it. But because there's a compensation of high sex energy, you are drawn by that. You get what I'm saying here? So now you understand why in some movies, or not some movies, in many movies, they use sexuality as a theme. Why? Because the theme sexuality tends to distract the brain. Now you know why pornographic themes are so powerful. Now, don't get me wrong here. Human beings are sexual creatures. So to have a sexual to have an image that's revealing, there's nothing wrong with that in itself, because we're sexual creatures. But the thing with pornographic images is that they present it in such a way to suggest something onto you that ain't there. And when the brain is confused, it's then that you are distracted from noticing the other messages they are giving you. That's how advertisement works. Why do you think they use female sexuality so often in advertisement? Because when the brain is distracted, you now can push in all other messages. So it can be that, let me say, a young man often encountered billboards with attractive females with some sports car, and after a while he wants a sports car. He's not into sports. He can't really afford a sports car, but he still has this urge he wants a sports car. Why? Because the brain has been confused. And in this confusion, the counterfeit need for a sports car is implemented in him. And he doesn't even know that this counterfeit need has been programmed into him. But the brain associates this counterfeit need with sexual connection. That's why it's so powerful. That's why he wants a sports car. You get what I'm saying now? That's how advertisement often works in the Western world. So that's also a form of love bombing. It's false affection. Now, it's important for you to recognize the difference between natural affection and false affection. False affection is paranormally infested because there are evil spirits behind it. It's not just one human being having affection towards another human being. It's demons behind it, using one human being to capture another. And that is what many of those self-help books out there for people that are recovering from narcissistic abuse. That's what many of self-help books miss, the spiritual dimension. Even if something mentions spiritual, they tend to go into the New Age or into deception. You don't find many books out there explaining things from a Christ-centered point of view. But that's not a subject for you. I agree with Christ. Be open to natural affection, because then you learn to discern what fake is. Be at peace.